mothers have reason to be worried. A male from another pride will readily kill their young. Their instinct is to stage a preemptive strike. Working together, they're a match for any male, but unfortunately their hair-trigger aggression has caused a serious mistake. This male is from their own pride. They vent their remaining aggression on each other. For highly strung predators, violence comes with the territory. It's best not to take it personally. Cubs are usually a few weeks old before their mother risks introducing them to their father. He tends to be a bit rough with the kids. The cubs are mesmerized by this 200-kilo Goliath. He may be 100 times bigger than they are, but lying down, he seems relatively harmless. Even so, touching him is playing with fire. His fuse can be even shorter than their mother's. There's nothing quite like putting your head in the lion's mouth. In parenting, lions are from the old school. They aren't afraid of discipline. Like human children, cubs are more restless than their parents, but they soon learn to relax for 20 hours each day.
She's the biggest meerkat they've ever seen and requires serious examination. She's been made to smell like the colony, so this reassures them. Each day, different volunteers set up a creche, giving all the child support a mother could wish for. They share roles, including sentry duty. It demands concentration, and it's easy to lose focus. And sometimes it's good to have someone watching your back. Being a sentry is a risky business, as they are easy targets for predators. But with young pups to protect, they take greater risks by climbing higher. Here, they can see predators earlier, but are vulnerable to birds of prey. Their self-sacrifice is about to be tested. But this is no ordinary cobra. It's a spy cobra. With no regard for her own safety, she prepares to face the snake. She reacts as she would to the real thing, bravely protecting the colony with no thought for herself. Her aim is to harass the snake into leaving. But with Spy Snake holding its ground, the meerkat calls for reinforcements. This is where fraternity comes into its own. An intimidating wall of meerkats face up to Spy Cobra. They push their luck as far as they dare, goading the snake to strike. Real snakes tire easily, so it's a matter of wearing it down. But one meerkat senses there's something different about this serpent. It may look and move like a real snake, but it shows no sign of leaving. Spy Snake has been well and truly rumbled. Satisfied he's harmless, the meerkats go back to what they enjoy best: relaxing among friends.
Our story begins with a tantalising glimpse of something very special: a cub just 10 days old. Wild cubs as young as this have never been filmed before. For their first 6 weeks, most cubs usually hide away in their dens, hardly glimpsing daylight. These are unusually adventurous. They seem totally unaware of the dangers. Although their eyes are just opening, they won't see clearly for another 6 weeks. They're the mother's first litter, and they're going to be quite a test for her. The tigress must pick them up by the scruff of the neck. It's a delicate operation. A little too much pressure and she'll hurt her cub. She can bite with a force of nearly 500 kilos, but this requires the gentlest touch. Tigers usually have 2 or 3 cubs. 4 are quite a handful, and these already seem more challenging than most. The ratio between the sexes among newborns is usually equal. True to form, 2 of these cubs are male and 2 are female. It will be rare indeed for all 4 of them to reach maturity. Many dangers lie ahead. At this size, they make a snack for even the smallest predator. Their mother must make sure that everyone is accounted for. With 2 back in the den and 1 on its way, there's only 1 straggler left to worry about. The cub's contact cry makes sure he's not forgotten. As long as the cubs call, their mother is compelled to keep retrieving them, but this would try any mother's patience. A young cub's life is very precarious. Had the mother been away hunting at a moment like this, the outcome could have been very different. She's clearly going to be a devoted mother, but she still has a lot to learn. This is not the way to do it. Filming such behaviour is unprecedented. It gives us an extraordinary opportunity to follow these cubs as they grow.
At a jungle hut, this female finds a saw. Despite being totally wild, somehow she has worked out what to do with it. Like us, orangutans have an opposable thumb that allows them to grasp and handle objects with precision. Over 20 years ago, a rescue orangutan learned how to saw by watching people constructing the huts here. But this is a totally different and wild orangutan. She seems to take pride in her work, even clearing away the sawdust. She's so smart, she uses her feet as a vice to steady the branch. Filming a wild-born and free-living orangutan mastering this complex task is remarkable. But now, she's not the only orangutan sawing. Spy orangutan has joined her. It seems to be bringing out a competitive streak. She's becoming even more enthusiastic. But for a novice, sawing is tiring work. She's lost all momentum. Then, finally, calls it a day. Spy orangutan may have machine-like stamina, but it's the astonishing and versatile mind of the real orangutan that's won the day. She's certainly earned her rest. Every lake and river has a resident population of hippos. They too are social creatures, but they are also territorial. Spy hippo is going where few others dare to go. He needs to be cautious. His subjects are notoriously bad-tempered, and they could be anywhere. It's never a good idea to get on their wrong side. The spy hippo has been given a warning. He must avoid sudden movements. As he gets closer, ear wiggling shows confidence. Facing one of Africa's most dangerous animals, spy hippo must hold his ground. The pod is made up of females looked over by a single male. Fortunately, females are less aggressive. Spy Hippo is already capturing some of the closest views that have ever been seen. But hippos spend much of their time below the surface. As the hippos dive, so must Spy Hippo. He mimics their movements. Rather than swim, hippos walk underwater. Through the murk, Spy Hippo glimpses an extraordinary sight. Fish are shadowing the hippo's every move. These are barbs. They usually feed on the riverbed, but when the hippos appear, they shoal around them. As Spy Hippo moves closer, it's clear that their skin is a maze of cuts and scratches. These fight marks easily become infected, and parasites can also invade. This is where the fish come in. Together, they set up an underwater clinic with the hippos as willing patients. The barbs may be skin specialists, but they'll try a bit of dental hygiene too. After having a full body treatment, the hippos seem to enter a trance.